Hello everyone, welcome to a quest guide. It's been a little while since I last did one, but we're going to go into it. This is going to be Fairytale 1. So for this quest, there is a section where there's a random slew of items that you might need. But for right now, what I do know that we need is we need the Draymond / Lunar Staff, the Sequiturs, and it says 3 or 4 random items assigned individually for each player. So we will be finding out eventually what we need. It is also recommended to have activated lodestones in Ardougne, Catherby, Canifis, Dranor Village, Falador, Varrock, and Yanil. To have the Explorer's Ring 3 or 4 of the Wicked Hood, Druid Pouches, and the Clan Vexillium. Now, I didn't grab my Clan Vexillium because, well, Dranor's really not that far. So, to get started, we gotta talk to Martin, the Master Gardener. So let's get talking to him. General chat, then. Alright. So, he says he has bigger problems. Anything I can help with? Alright, and then this is where we are. And as you can see, it says Draymond Staff, or Draymond Staff or Lunar Staff from the Sequiturs. This requires a level 68 enemy and an experience difficulty. A medium length quest. It shouldn't be too long unless we have to gather a bunch of items. That is the part where it can be kind of complex. So, there's going to be more and more problems with different farming stuff, so gotta find out, well, where the problem starts. We gotta speak to other gardeners. Okay. So this is where the list kind of goes on. We gotta talk to pretty much every gardener almost. Do ignore my animals. I have not been tending to I haven't been attending to this account very much. Let's just say that. So a lot of them are having problems. Okay. Are you a member of the group's garden? Advanced? Martin asked me to investigate. Okay. Is that all I had to talk to him about? Blah. Why are all your crops failing? I've already told you everything I suspect. Alright. One thing I always like to do too is this. I like to bring up the okay, I was gonna say I want to have the one that I'm So I gotta speak to more gardeners. Like I said, I like to have multiple open, well, like this here open, just because, well, it kind of helps. Okay, so now in here, I want to talk to Selena, or Selena. However you prefer to talk, we'll call her. I believe she's the one right by the hops patch. Yep. Alright, so we'll talk to her. Okay, so why are your crops failing? Insects. So she's just having an insect issue. Okay, seriously, just stop. Alright, now we gotta go to... We gotta go back to Ardougne again, but we gotta talk to the one near the monastery. So, I think I have the Ardougne cape, but I'm not sure. If I would have seen about the Ardougne cape, I would have grabbed that as well. But at least I'm not too far from it. So let's head on up. Kind of nice too that I have high level agility on both my accounts, so it's usually not too much of an issue. So we gotta talk to Toril. Where is Toril? I believe he's right out here somewhere. There he is. Talk to Toril. Advanced gardeners. Oh, about your failing crops. Alright. So, should be an option. Yeah, there we go. Progress. Alright. So now we gotta speak to even more gardeners. So let's go to Garth. He's the next one on the list. Well, we'll see what Garth says. Hopefully he says something a bit more. Hopefully we don't have to go through and talk to all of them. However, let's talk to Garth. Advanced. What do you ask? Alright. We're going to need to get more. So everybody's saying so far that it's something else. I might as well go to the one south of this. I go to this guy too. This is why this is like a medium length quest, because of all the running. It's not because it's a complex quest or anything like that. Okay. Okay. Now I can head back and speak to Martin. So after you get about 5 or 6 in, it actually redirects you to go back to Martin. Once you go back to Martin, well, we get the next part of the quest. I really do love the draw distance this game has now versus the olden days. Okay. Come on, character, let's go talk to Martin. Talk about the farming problem. So they're starting to talk about fairy issues. Okay, so now he wants us to go and talk. Yeah, talk to the fairies. So I gotta go to the Fairy Queen. So of course you need your Draymond Staff or Lunar Staff out, because we haven't quite unlocked that capability to go there without it. Quite yet, because, well, that's part of the series. We're not going to that part. We are heading down here to the little shack. I see the shack in the distance. Oh, you got dark over here. Teleport to Xanaris. Alright. So, we gotta go talk to the Fairy Queen. There's the Fairy Queen. So let's talk to the Godfather. Where's the Queen? Okay, she's being cared for by Fairytale, who lives north of the bank. So let's go over here and go to Fairytale. See what I can't get accomplished by talking to her. If you haven't, don't forget to use Surge. Nice little way of getting around a little bit faster. There is Fairytale. Oh, right there is the Fairy Queen. Right inside that little building. Okay. So. No, not a healer. I am not medical. I'm an adventurer. So, she does need something. The queen was enchanted sleep. So, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, terrible state, written down her symptoms. Okay, so Dark Wizard's Tower near Falador is where we need to go to next. Because we gotta seek out Sandar Horfire. I know, I butchered that name badly. This is why this is actually kind of handy having this up. It doesn't take much to keep it up there, but it does help out. Also, knowing where these locations are kind of help out too. Okay, this is the location, but now I need to find a dude. My guess is he's probably going to be dressed a little differently than the rest. Climb up again. Ah, there's Sandar. Fairytale said you would help. And he immediately went from being angry to nice. Here's a list of her symptoms. Okay. So the Tanglefoot interrupted her magic essence, basically. So now we need to go and see Malignus. And I know where Malignus is. He's actually not too far from here. Malignus the Magnificent is actually kind of to the southeast of here, so it's not too bad. He's a little bit past the Armadillo area. This is why they actually recommend probably to have the Clan Vexillium. Because, well, he's like right over here. He's pretty much right on top of the tower. Where is he? There he is. Right by this one post. Right by Port Sarah. I need help with the fighting a Tanglefoot. Alright. There's one in the Lost City of Zenaris. Alright, so there's a lot. The Haunted Manor, which obviously is Janor Manor. I don't know why I kept stumbling through that word. I just need to get a skull from a grave. I believe that is out back. I'm not entirely sure since, you know, dig old gravestone right in the back. There we go, got the skull. So now I probably have to go back to Malignus. And I wouldn't really, well, actually you could just teleport to Port Sarim, now that I think about it. That's actually the closest bet. So let's teleport to Port Sarim, because he is basically right north of that lodestone. He is closer to this than anything else. Alright, where are you at, buddy? There you are. Got the skull. Yes, I brought you the skull. Now here's the part where it can get, well, kind of tricky, and that's mostly because, well, you don't know what kind of item you're actually going to need. So let's go to a bank, because I did think about this. Probably the best way to actually get there is to use Dracon's Metal. If you have Dracon's Metal, or Medallion, it would be the best way to go. Don't forget to go to the Canifus Lodestone and then teleport there, because this way it helps you from using up all your charges. And just teleport to the Barrows, because we do need to go close to the Barrows zone. Birthday Rot would also be a good one, because, well, it's right near the Nature Spirit as well. But the main thing is you want to try to get as close to the Nature Spirit as possible, and it definitely beats running through the swamp. Now, I will say I never intentionally did some of these quests in a certain order. I kind of did the quests that I wanted to get done first because, well, different perks and rewards from them. But it's never been because of stuff like this where I could get that medallion, just teleport down this way, and then not have to worry. But it certainly helps. Okay, so I gotta jump that bridge. Yeah. Alright. We'll get up there, we'll jump the bridge. This is why you might need druid pouches too. I have the Ouroboros one on here, so it's not really an issue for me. Alright, let's talk to the Nature Spirit. Okay. Okay. Well, he didn't tell me what items I needed. What items did I need? Okay, so it didn't tell me what I needed, but I got lucky here. I need a Valetian Moss, some baby dragon bones, and an uncut diamond. That ain't bad. I believe the moss is actually the hardest part for me to find. And I'll have a list down below that says about where to get all like the moss and stuff like that. Well, the moss and the herbs. Okay. I believe it is the one that's down here. But it could also be... Valencia Moss. Okay, yeah, it's towards the center of the island for me. There is different ones you could get, and well, being told to get. Fortunately for me, the Valencia Moss is this way. There's one that is right here, which is the Saitu foil. And then there's also one that's directly north. Well, there's two that are directly north. But the one I need isn't too far away. It's just right over here. I just got to go over here and search this rock. And then I have the baby dragon bones and I have the uncut diamond. So, we have the clean herb. I'm going to take another one just because I don't want to get there and be in like, oh, I needed a dirty one. But we have this. Now let's get my baby dragon bones. Uncut diamonds, they're a dime a dozen. I mean, don't tell me I use my... Okay, I was gonna say... I could have sworn I had baby dragon bones. So let's teleport back to Canifus. If you're still getting your herb yet, don't fret. Just hit pause, you know, whatever you need to do on the video, and then we will continue this together in a little bit. But let's head back to the nature spirit. Because I have all the ingredients I need to get this done. I was actually very fortunate. I didn't need even more items. Although why I had so many baby dragon bones, I have no idea. And we're soon back. Yeah, see, this quest is more running than anything else. This is like not quite as bad as One Small Favor, but it's pretty bad. That's a guide I'm really looking forward to making at some point. One Small Favor, just constant running. Alright. So we're here at his grotto. Talk to the nature spirit. Have everything I need. All done. And now, well, since I don't need that, let's just get rid of that. But now we have the magic secretures. So now that this is done, let us head back. Well, let's see what we have to actually do here for a second. Okay, yeah, now I have to head back, so let's head back to Lumbridge, because I have to go back to Zenaris. Because we have to go face the Tanglefoot, and you have to use the magic secretures for this fight. But afterwards, we get to keep the magic secretures and put them on the tool belt, and then we don't need to bring the secretures. Well, we don't have to have plain Jane secretures anymore. Oh, almost forgot, we need the staff to teleport in. Okay, now we need to go face off against the Tinklefoot. Let's wield our magic secretures as we head to the location to go. Such a drug out quest, if you ask me. I believe it's right up here, right near the Cosmic Altar, so you can use the agility shortcuts. They would help. I didn't think of it until I basically passed them all. So, we are here. let's get to the Shady Grove. Okay, there's a bunch of different Tanglefoots here. But we need the Tanglefoot. There's a bunch of baby Tanglefoots everywhere, and we're not so much after them, we're after the Tanglefoot himself. So, I don't know if I'm gonna actually need anything like food-wise, because it seems like a very, very easy battle. He is indeed, yeah, level 68. And we got the Queen's Secretures, so now we're good. Too bad we couldn't keep those, huh? We can high alchem though. Just saying. Not going to, but just saying we can. And now we shall use the shortcuts here. I don't know which ones I can use and can't use. Aha, I can use this one. And we gotta head back to Fairytale so we can talk to, well, give her the Queen's Secretures. That will actually, I think, be it for the quest. Although I think this will not help, well, this will not fully restore the Queen. And if it does, there's more to it, I forget. So let's talk to Fairytale. Wait, I gotta take him to the who now? Oh, Fairy Godfather. Okay. I would assume I'd want to give them to the Queen and not the Godfather, but you know. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Although I guess Fairy Godfather is still looking like a good guy. I know better. I know he's not a good guy. Okay. There we go. And for doing this, we got 2 quest points, 3,500 farming XP, 2,000 attack XP, 1k magic XP, and the magic secretures. And one of the best parts about this is we can now unequip the magic secretures and add them to the tool belt. So now we have the magic secretures. That'll do it for this quest, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later, guys.